Hello everybody, it's me, Ducky. So, you guys may not remember me. It's been a long time since I posted. So, I'm gonna start playing Rec Room, but to start off, there's nobody on Rec Room because it's currently 12:20 UK time for me. And everybody would be at like school in America. Well, not school, but like they would probably be sleeping because it's like 5 hours difference. So I'm just gonna play this for now until everybody gets on in Rec Room, and then I'll play some games in Rec Room. Holy voice crack. So I've had many names over the years. My last ever video was, I believe, almost a year ago now. So I'm just gonna teach you some things about Magitech. So Magitech is it's like a, if you've ever watched Avatar: The Last Airbender, you would know what it is. It's like a bending game. So it has all four elements: earth, water, fire. I think that's it, and air, of course. So I'm just gonna teach you how to use the powers and stuff. So, onto this kill this guy. Okay. So, first power. I'm just gonna start off with flame. I am not good with water, so I'm gonna skip water for this video. I've learned water, but I just can't use it. The best I can use is either earth or flame or fire, whatever you want to call it. So, if you just like do this kind of motion and you press the trigger and release, you can do like a small fireball. It won't do much damage, as you can see. If you make a fist like this, press all the controls down and punch, make that sort of thing. And if you hold it down, so there's two charges. I recommend waiting for the first bump like this. That's 1, 2. So wait for 2. And if we make a fist and punch, it's one of the most powerful airbending techniques, or firebending. Jesus. If you really, instead of doing this, do the same motion, but with your palm forward like this. It does this kind of stuff. And then to control fireballs, instead of just doing this and waiting for a specific way it goes, you can do it, press the grip button, and you can control the fireball. If you put your hands together, hold both triggers down, you can make a bomb like this. You can like spray flames, I cannot speak. Swipe down, and there we go. So I'm just going to show you everything you can do with firebending. So I'm just going to be quiet so I can focus. If you hear me breathing loudly, I do apologize. I'm going to be out of mana soon. That was more damage than I expected. And you can also fly whenever you're spraying fire. Alright, next, let's do earthbending. So, earthbending, you have increased strength, as you can see. I just push this thing down. If you sort of do the motion we did with the fireballs, you sort of like bring out the trigger, but if you hold it down, you can do stuff like this. But then, if we just do this, it'll just float. It'll just like come back up. But if you hold down the grip, you can use telekinesis on the rock. And then if you make a fist and punch at the same time when you're making a fist, you can like hit stuff. Watch. So if you hold down the trigger and pull up, you get a ball, or not a ball, geez. You get a wall like this, and you can punch it. Or even control it. But if you want to control it even better, do it with both hands, and it can go a lot faster and a lot stronger. So, if you charge it up, you get a way bigger wall. Back whenever Magitech first released, like in 2023, whenever I used to like make videos and stuff, I don't believe I've ever made a Magitech video. But like it used to be really tall and skinny, but now it's more thicker and stuff like that. So I can just like easily push these down. I don't even have to push it hard, I just simply push it. Alright. If we hold it down till you hear 2 thumps, raise it up, and for some reason that one's not working, you get a really big rock ball. It's a lot harder to control because obviously it's way bigger, but like I said, you can do it with 2 hands. Still hard to control. But yeah, you can't make any rocks bigger than that. But the person that can make bigger rocks is the Earth Tech Bot 1v3. So that's that. So let's see. Anything else? Yes. So if you hold down trigger and then make a fist and pull back, you get a fist like this. But if you hold it down until it does 2 thumps, it becomes really, really powerful. And you can, whenever you throw it, instead of it just doing that, you can throw it, press trigger, and it'll come back to you. Kind of like, think of Thor. I don't know. And then if you throw it too far, then that happens. Shields. So, same kind of motion, but this time to swing back, like swing, like kind of like a bitch slap, if you get me, but like make a fist, and you get a shield. If you drop it, it spins. It's pretty annoying, because it sounds really annoying, but it's easy to control and stuff. It's really lightweight, so you can just like kind of abuse it in a way. But if you wait for 2 thumps, kind of like the rock fist, it has spikes on it. Whenever there's anything else, you can also, instead of me just teaching you, you can go to abilities, and there's all this. Have I missed anything? Yes, I have. I never use this. I completely forgot it existed. So if you just hold this down, you become like heavily armored with rock. It's a bit annoying because it cuts off some of your vision, but that's okay, as long as you're safe, you know. But then the sound is often also muffled at the same time. But you know, oh well. Let's see. Yes, so if you make a fist, punch towards the ground, you can make stuff like this. You can move it with your fist, and that makes like a big kind of mountain thing. But then if you punch it, at the same time, you can go flying in the sky. And something I figured out that isn't on this abilities tutorial thing, if you punch it and you're in the air, see what I did? So make a fist and punch down like that. So watch. It does that, which is pretty cool. Alrighty. Airbending. One of my favorite bending, because it's what I'm good with. So instead of holding trigger, do you know the way you had to hold trigger for the other 2 to charge your powers? You have to swipe your hand like this, or any kind of motion. And if you release, it does this kind of thing. You can control it. You don't need to press grip or anything. If you do a jabbing motion by pressing and releasing the trigger, you can do like some sort of air ball thing. If you slice and release trigger, you can do like some sort of air slice. If you use the grip, swipe your hand up, you get this like vortex kind of thing, portal kind of looking thing, but it's not a portal, it's like a disc kind of thing. Watch. It gets bigger as it goes on. I'll just do it a little bit slowly. As you can see, it gets a lot bigger. But then if you do it fast, it does more damage and it gets bigger. See how big it got compared to what I just did? What else? Alright, so if you point the ground, hold trigger, and jump, you get this kind of thing. But you don't stay in the air for long, but if you press to both grips, you can get pretty high. So kind of like the flame, where you manifest and punch. You do that with air. It's kind of like the force, where it would send something flying out of the way. So I'm just going to show you something. You see that spinning thing I did? You can't actually do that. You have to charge it up and then do it. The longer you swipe your hand for and hold down trigger, it gets bigger and it gets more powerful and does more damage. Stuff like that. What else? What else? Yes, so bubble shields. I will show you an example. Let's just spawn in one of these guys. We need to get his attention, so let's just let him see us. These bubble shields are better than the actual shields that they do, because it deflects him and does it over there. No matter how powerful, like even the most powerful boss mecha, you can still block it. Like, it's really powerful. So if you swipe your hand, charge it up a little bit, make a fist and punch, you can do this, which is really good for flying extremely fast. Oh, they must have nerfed it. You can also do this while flying, but it's a little bit more effort because you have to punch and stuff. You can also deflect. Instead of making a shield like this, you can just simply punch and it'll deflect it like that. You can. What if you can do this? No, you can't. Okay. Fun fact: if my powers would work. There we go. You can cut off people's heads as well. I just need to get some health stuff. So if we go to items, you can get like mana fruit. So whenever you run out of mana's like whenever you run out of powers, whenever you use it too much. So this how to look at these. You can pause the video if you want to. Spear, sword, wooden sword, metal shield, hook, bow, arrow, hook on a stick, axe. But then the tech is different. I'll show you what a tech bow is. So with the selected power that you have, it will do. So for an example, I'll do fire. It makes a bomb kind of thing. This does some sort of swirly thing. This makes like an earthquake kind of thing whenever it lands. This, I'm not too sure actually. Yeah, it's just sort of like, watch. It's just sort of this, but on a bow. And it explodes. Oh, you can freeze yourself. Did not know that. Tech shield. Love this one. So since it's like your powers, when you're using air, for an example, you can fly with it really fast. I do not know why. But there's a cooldown. See this magic gem? Say, I'm just going to use it till it runs out. Come on, come on. For some reason it's not running out, do not know why. But yeah, whenever that goes like a grey kind of color, it stops. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you the other powers. This, it becomes so much heavier because it's earth. But then if we hold on trigger, oh my god, that's a strong shield. See the way it just went? See the way it just went grey? Hold up, hold up. Well, you guys should be able to see that. Water, if we hold on trigger, makes a big ice shield, but of course it makes it a lot heavier. See? Grey. Flame or fire. When we hold on trigger, it does that. And all of these do damage, by the way. So, the tech sword, which I love, because watch, it's kind of like a lightsaber, in a way, if you think about it. Let's start off with fire, but doesn't have any special cool abilities. Oh my god, I can't speak. So the way you can use like this kind of like spray, flame kind of thing, if you grab it, this one's an axe, and they hold on trigger and stuff, doesn't work. Although it does do a bit of damage. I haven't actually used it in battle, but like, let's see, can I cut off heads and stuff? Well, it does some damage, I suppose. I've only used air for this one though. This is water, obviously. This I like, but this gets too heavy, as you can see. Because watch, if I do water, look how easy it is just to swing about. And then if I use, it brings my hand down. But then the bad thing about this, say you put it on your holster, you bring it out, it automatically like hits you. Because watch, you take your own damage from your own sword, which really annoys me because my main power that I use in this game is air. I might need to get some health. So, that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna show you guys me fighting some bots, I suppose, just to show you what it looks like. So I'm just gonna start off with air bending first. If you don't want to like use any special powers or dodge or attacks, you can just move out of the way. Or if you have flame, you can redirect the flame. See, just hold down trigger like I said at the start of the video. Or not trigger, grip button. The grip button is where your middle finger goes, by the way. See? That's what I like about that. And what I was saying about the bubble shields, this is the most powerful guy in the whole entire game, because he's the boss mecha. You can redirect his attacks as well. So it's right for an attack, you can redirect it to hit him. Or say you can redirect it and put it that way or something. But if you have good aim, you can hit him. If you have perfect aim though, you can hit him right in the head, which obviously gives him the most damage. But my advice, try to get as rid of as many fireballs as you can. But this guy's easy to defeat in my opinion, but he has the most health. If you get what I mean. I'll show you what I mean, let me just kill him. Never mind, I spoke too soon. I took a bit of damage from that. And I've got nothing in my backpack. Great. Be patient, I'll come fight you in a second. Come on, eat it. There we go. So I'm just gonna use some of my powers. Also, if you charge it up and you do a jab, like multiple come out at once instead of just one like this. Oh, I completely messed that. Damn. Okay, that was awkward. So this guy's less health, but he's tricky. I'll show you why. It's a 1v3. Look at him. So he's quite tall. Yes, blah blah blah. Look, he can rapid fire, and that's nothing. He can do a lot more than that. Oh, here we go. Oh, I forgot I can redirect that one. I have phantom pain. I'm joking. I don't know why I said that. That was cringe. See? He's rapid firing. And he's strong. But he has a lot less health than the boss mecha does. I'll use flame for a little bit. I don't use it much, but you know. I keep calling it flame because I watch Demon Slayer too much, bro. You can also do combos in this game. Well, not combos, you can make your own combos. But like, what I like to do whenever I'm fighting the strong guy like this, I do 2 of these. And then, I make a bomb. And then if I have any health left over, I would start like spamming the punch, grab them and throw them. And this is a boss mech, of course. Let's do another round of the boss mecha, shall we? You can also redirect fire by just punching instead of doing the like grip punch thing. Instead of doing that, you can do that. What power should I do? Let's do a combo, shall we? Look how much health I've done already. And he's already dead. See? The combos that you do is really good, but it takes up a lot of mana. What am I gonna... Then I'm weak. What am I gonna use... Oh. Help! I'm stuck in the Yo! I'm stuck in the ground, bro. Hold up. Bro, help! Okay, I think I need a reset. Alrighty, I'm just gonna go to the multiplayer room because there's a mirror in there and I can just finish up my video. I don't know how long this video is, but you know, oh well. Oh, I can finally sit back. My back hurts. So it was nice seeing you all. I'm gonna start posting Rec Room content. So, yeah. If you have any questions, please, DM me on like Discord or something. It's the same as my YouTube ad. So that's that. What else? It was nice making another video. I don't know how long it's gonna take to post, but my goal is to become a Rec Room verified creator. But that you need 5,000 followers or subscribers, whatever social media platform you're on, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, etc. So what I need is 5,000 followers or subscribers, sorry, because I'm on YouTube. I would love that. I could become a partner creator. Just think of that. Like, that would just be awesome, you know? Alrighty, guys. I don't know how to end a video properly, so I'm just gonna go to my thing. So, peace out, y'all.